So I'm gonna start like showcasing games now, but like the first game I'm gonna showcase is Anime Ascendant. It is like a really small game, but a really like small TZ game. And I grind for like actually not even a full day. I will show y'all what I got in. Let's say not even like a half of a day. A half of a full entire day. We will go to. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Okay, so I will show y'all what I have got and like what's the new strongest units and what you could use to get like the strongest units and stuff. So what I say if you're just starting off, it is not to do codes because you need levels first to do codes. So you don't want to go to like stories. You can just click on stories and it teleports you automatically, and you can just do this. But I'm pretty sure they do not have a story skipper, unfortunately. But you can, once you're done grinding all that, you can go to codes, search up on YouTube, and just yeah, and just claim the codes and also if you want to redeem these, you're gonna have to uh go. I'm pretty sure what. Yeah, you gotta follow the creator to make sure you get if you want to get all of these right there. And if you want to, and I'll showcase like some things. Also, this game is kind of a gooner game. Well, like this is the only gooner unit I can find. But like, yeah, if you're a fucking gooner, you can try to get this shiny. And the easiest way to get this shiny, Maki Revenge. Also, she takes like a bunch of stuff. You might think this game is rare at first, but trust. Her stats is like one of the best things in the game. That's like what she's used for. And also her cooldown on placement is way better. And yeah, there's not like a bunch of favorite things, and her passive is pretty good. So Maki receives 20 plus crit chance, 20 plus crit damage, and ignores 25% shield. That's her one of her passives, and then her second passive. Every 1881, every 80. Oh my god, every 180 seconds, Maki receives um plus 25% damage minus uh cooldown 15 cooldown and plus 25% range for 120 seconds and inflicts bleed. And then another passive, she has like a bunch of passives, so this is like what she's good for, really, and her damage and her stats. I'm pretty sure this is our max level passive. Active, though, I'm not gonna dive stats. The entire battlefield is by red space, nuking all enemies on the field. Okay, so basically she like instant kills. That's like her final passive. And then we're gonna go to him. And yeah, we're gonna see. This is also like the second best unit in the game. Not because of this. You might think it's worse than Maki's, but his passives. So, receives, activate, sacrifices Megami to summon Magaraga. Magaraga afflicts 150% damage and stuns enemies. That's like as soon as he places. I'm pretty sure after active selling Megami to summon Magaraga, inflict 100. That's like the fucking same thing, is it not? It says summon right there. Yeah, it's basically you just say I don't even know. But yeah, he just basically summoned Magaraga, and yeah, Magaraga is like the second best unit in the game. And then we would go to the probably the best starter in the game. But yeah. Oh yeah. It is UT. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna show you what he looks like. Okay, and I've done Berserker stage. So this is usually Itadori maxed out. All S plus, S plus, S plus, A plus. I couldn't get that better. My bad. But like his range is good, so he doesn't really need. It doesn't matter on range unless it's like a C or something. But this is how he looks. The supernova. This is his stats. 2,803.7, and his damage S, and his cooldown 4.5 seconds. You might think that's slow, but when I tell you that's fast in this game, it's fast. And it has S plus for his stat and range. His range is like very good, 25.1 range, and his stat is A plus. And DPS, I'm suspecting on placement 423.7 per second. And the next one, since I did Yuji, we go to Sakuna. So Sakuna is like a very old unit. I mean, you can get him just like for the index, because he does give you like his stuff. But also, I'm pretty sure he does like a very good bleed damage. Very good bleed damage, I'm pretty sure. Is it not showing me his passive? I swear this kid had passive. I don't know, he just fits like a bleed damage, and like it's really good. And so then we'll go to the Utah. I'm gonna start out with like the weaker version. That was second version? No. Okay. This is how he looks like on placement. If he get it like exactly like this is his stats. He's not even leveled up or nothing. Level 1. Put this. This his stats. It's bad. But that's because like we're not showing the better Utah. But we're gonna go to Utah, but it's like Utah Love Sorcerer. This is a maxed out version, the most maxed out I can get. SSS damage, which is like the best thing. Okay. And he has Supernova. You can get a better one, like Berserker or something, like what I got on Megami. And his cooldown is very good. I'm like, his cooldown is very good. But I think Maki's is 10 plus, minus 10. Better. I mean, yeah, better. But yeah, his damage is not really good. But, and also his range, but like, you know. But his passive is he's immune to stuns. If an enemy or boss attempts to stun Utah, he gains 20 plus damage for 20 seconds, which is like really good, because if all your units are like fucking, I don't know, stunned, then he will keep attacking, and he has more damage buff. Active dealing 175% of current damage and nuking all enemies on the field. Surviving ones are stunned for 6 seconds. Yeah, that's one of his passive. That's the same thing. I don't know why they keep like pacing. I don't know, bro, but maybe it's just my game. But yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know her real name, so I'm gonna just call her Ahana. But if you do, cause I haven't watched. I mean, I watched the full JJK, but like my bad. I don't remember like names. Also, she is a limited time unit. It's exclusive. She's really good for starters. You could get out of this battle pass after I think it was 25. Yeah, exactly on the 25. And if you have premium, you can get a shiny one of her, which is better. And she is the weakest one, except for the moneymaker on the team, unfortunately. But like, I don't have nothing else, and I don't. Yeah, she doesn't have any passives. And after I'm done showcasing all of them, I will put on like their clothes and everything. But yeah, but like, and I'll just show you Gojo. This is a shiny Gojo. I don't think I have it. No, I guess I just have a bunch of number ones. Also, this is what normal Mega Me looks like, not evolved, nothing. But yeah, uh, yeah. But this is shiny, shiny Gojo, and his stats are not good anymore because I you can stat transfers in this game and put on better put on better stuff because I stopped using him because he didn't like turn into secrets or nothing or have like multiple evolutions. So he's kind of like bad for this, but like like there is a evolved version of him and I do not have it. I'm pretty sure it's a 6-side Gojo. And we do got the goat, the gambler. You know what I'm saying? He's not really good either, but because he's an old unit too. But yeah, that's all the JJK units. So then we start moving to different things. Okay, so this is Hasku. I don't really know how to pronounce his name, but he does really do give out a really good poison damage. So he will probably be on my squad. But like like she's kind of better because he does not have a good stat. So yeah, if he does really good poison too. So that really makes up for the damage. But like just saying, he doesn't really have a you know. Okay, and then we're new to Naruto because I think that's like. Oh yeah, I told you too. I do not have a good version of Toshi. This is like let me tell you honestly, the best version I have. Actually, Toshi is not bad for beginners, but I didn't even know he has a passive. 25% chance to attack twice after this appels bleed for 4 seconds, receiving minus 5% stamina for 10 seconds. That's actually like a really good starter mythic. And also his damage is not really bad. Let me see the worst one I have. You see his damage is not bad if you have a C minus. It's like probably the worst thing in the game. But like like if you have a B minus or something like that, it's gonna go up to 1,000. Also his cooldown is surprisingly pretty fast. If you get a good stat on him, it'd be phenomenal. But what I do highly suggest getting SSS. Try to get SSS. If you're gonna use this unit for like a long time, try to get SSS range on him. Yeah. But let's go to I forgot this anime name. But let's go to Cuba and get gone, I mean. Where do I have a better one? I want to do one like level one that I would not use. Okay. This is oh yeah. Also, they have Bear in this game. I do not have a good version of Bear either, but he is immune to stun. I'm pretty sure. It does not. It does not say, but I'm pretty sure he is immune to stun. And I see he's not actually a really hard unit. Actually, yes, he is. But he does actually kind of good range. He actually does kind of good damage, mid damage for level 1. See, and then actually his cooldown is like really good. He has a C minus. Is still doing that. Yeah, it's pretty good, but it's extremely hard to get. So like if you just want like a unit that's like fast attacking, does not get stunned, and like has at least decent damage, But yeah, you should probably try to get SSS rage on him too if you're gonna want this kid. Just could use him sometimes. Cause he's really not usable when he has this low of fucking. That's a C plus. That's the best thing you have on him. So yeah, but we'll go back to I forgot this Killua and Gon. So Killua, he is a really bad mythic. I'm not gonna lie, he's like a really bad mythic. You should probably not get him. That's like probably it. And then like this, he's not actually a bad mythic. He's not a bad mythic. He's just like a starter mythic mostly. He's a really good starter mythic. And then I think that's like all this is. Well, we can move to. Oh yeah. Also, Choso. Nothing changes about him. Literally, I used him once, just for the index. I used him. I evolved him just for the index, but I do not have a trade on him, so it's best that I have on him. This is his blood administration. He is leveled up. He actually has really good damage, so I highly like suggest you to. You should probably get SSS. Try to, because if you get SSS on a cooldown, you will probably want to put on him, and then like yeah. And then we have Shanks. That's like the only One Piece unit I could find. But yeah. Actually, there is Luffy, but like he's a rare, and I do not have any rares. Here's Maki. No, legendary Maki. Just says, you know. And then we're gonna also go to Kaiju. 80, I think, something like that. And this is the only unit I can find as this game. This is him. I do not have him evolve, but he does have an evolve stage. It is Hashisho. 89. Yeah. But we'll move on to Griffin. And he is basically a support unit. And I do not have like really good stats on him. Or nothing. Who's typing to me? Hold on. Yeah. Let's see what this kid has for me real quick. But while he's typing, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, about Griffin. That like he's a really good support unit. I think he's the second best in the game. Yeah, so like if you want support or anything, I highly suggest try to get him. He is a spawner. He does have a really good spawn health or something like that, and he does have a bad cooldown. But if you get SSS cooldown, and you want like a really good spawner and something like that, highly suggest him. Highly suggest him. Support unit, I mean, but highly suggest him. Oh, I thought I just sold this kid, but I forgot I can't sell him. Also, you should probably lock the units that you're gonna be using for like a really long time, because like you know, obviously, what are like these little things? No, because I never like saw this before. I never like really saw this. But he's all like, no, it's just on this kid. I don't know why. Okay, Sandman. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna move to Naruto. This is the only Naruto unit that is secret, I'm pretty sure. It is Sandman. I really don't. I forgot his real name. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really forgot this kid's real name. But he is a really old unit, which he means is that he is highly, highly low mid. Like, really low mid. But if you get good stats on him and everything, he'll be mid, like in the middle of mid. So, so I think that's like it. Also, these are like the two best money making units. I want you to get try to get probably both of them because sometimes both of them you should probably get a shiny one. I don't think there is a shiny one of her yet. So like if there is, like somebody tell me. Um but yeah, I like you should try to get both of them and try to get golden on both of them because golden gives you like check. Let's go check real quick. It gives a 25% more income. So yeah, I got golden on her. So like, if you obviously get like a better stat, like an S stat on farming, she'll be way better. But like I don't. It's pretty rare, especially since she's a legendary. Legendary's like the third best thing in the game. You have to get stats on them. Well, best rarity in the game. Some of them could be leveled up to mythics and sometimes even secrets. Just like Maki. If you have a legendary Maki, you can grind her all the way up until that is like 4 evolutions. But if I'm pretty sure there is in fact I don't know. I got a mythic Maki before. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure there is a mythic Maki. She's just not on the selection banner, but there is a mythic one. So like, if you get a mythic one, just grind that out because that's you don't have to do 3 evolutions. You only have to do 2, and she gets worse at first, but then she becomes the best. That's like the third best thing in the game. That currently that you could get. But also there are better stuff. So yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about guts. So this kid, I need to lock him because I'm going to get better stuff on him. But he is pretty good. You just need to like level evolution him. I have yet to not evolution. His evolution to get is like really hard. Needs to like I can't even do that, and I'm like some of the best things in the game. And I think we should start getting to the problems pretty soon after this. But yeah, it's very good. He's very good and stuff. So yeah. But here is the also there is an automatic macro. I will in another video. I will show you how to use that. So yeah, you got to go to stories and plus game. Do anything game mode. You could just macro it. There's an automatic macro. Yeah, but okay, now we can start getting to the problems. So here are the problems of the game. First of all, it's really not that hard to grind unless you're like a hardcore grinder, or unless you have like something else. You see, like it took me all this just to get some of the best thing in the game. Not even a day, not even a full day, a full 24 hours. See? I mean, I caught some of the best things in the game, some of the best units in the game. So yeah, some of the best money makers in the game. But that's like if you're grinding though, But so like yeah, so what I'm trying to say, like they need to add more to the game if you like to grind or something like that. And also, other thing, the traits. You see, like, the traits are not that bad. Like, the traits and stuff, they're good. But what they do, unfortunately, they rely too heavily on, like, you see, like, this is the third best thing in the game. And it's so ass. Like, it's so ass compared to all of these. It's so ass. So like it's like you need to buff all of the things, buff all of them, and leave these two like make it at least like like 50, and then just keep the damage 50 plus 50 damage plus 35 damage and plus say about 15 damage. Make the income better and turn down the damage, and then yeah, I mean like you just need to buff like all of these, like all the mythic stats, because like they're relying too heavily on two stats, which it might be hard to get. Um, guts evolution. Guts evolution is really hard because of the raids, and like I can't even do that. So like yeah, that's like one of the best things. I mean, like he's like probably like you might see people get it, but like that's because like they got lucky, you know. A lot of people might got lucky, and also the traits. It's not really hard to get traits. Oh, like if you complete all this, it's gotta be really hard from there. Unless you do codes, a bunch of codes, and this game does not update like a lot, like every week. So yeah. Oh yeah, also I forgot to show y'all Yotza. Okay, I'll show you him. And then yes. Oh, he also has it too. Oh yeah, he is a limited unit, so try to get him, cause you know it's like it's gonna be rare. So this is how he looks and stuff. But yeah, I think that's like all that I have to complain, cause it's not really like hard to get units, cause you can just macro overnight and just get that shit. It's not hard to do the battle pass. All I gotta say is nerf this raid. Uh, if you don't nerf, make it like I don't know, make it like the unit attainable like on like level 1, level 3. Yeah, cause I not haven't got even this. It's like really hard. So unless you don't have like some of the like the best trade in the game or the second best trade in the game, you're not beating that anytime soon, buddy. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Okay, I am back. But yeah, everything else is like pretty good about this game to have a built-in macro. Also, so then we can start with the skins and stuff. I mean the cosmics. Okay, so this is the cosmics for Utah. Uh, looks pretty nice. Looks pretty clean. You know, you get Rika at the back. You know, This is the cosmetics for shiny Maki Revenge. Shiny. Make sure that. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, so. This is the cosmetics for Megami. Yeah, you get like the little Magaraga stand when you about to summon Magaraga. Get the Aura Hana cosmetics. Like you get like a footing, a flow. And then usually Itadori cosmetics. Sorry for the background noise. You know, I was wearing it the whole entire time because it's low-key tough. And then you get, and also you can do this, the Sakuna cosmetics. And and also you can, I'll show you the bear, you know. Also Gojo. No, you just be the bear, bro. And Gojo. You know what I'm saying? Little pose. The gambler herself. No, you do like this little animation, little dance animation, and then finally the goat that I'm gonna take down. And you see, that he wraps around his whole entire body and stops exactly right there. I might start using this. Low key looks tough. And then you got the little weapon right there. Alright, well that is all for the video, and I will be making a video how to use the macro in this game, the ability macro in this game. Okay, so that is for this video. Love y'all, peace. Hope y'all safe.